Hi, my name is Noel Davis with World Composting, and today we're going to go over bin number 1. It has been 15 days since my last update. The bin is really starting to come along really well. We got rid of the fruit fly issue a couple months ago, and it's really starting to go through all that bedding material, and hopefully it's almost ready for our harvest, which also means we need to start drying it out a little bit. It might be a little bit too moist. You really want dry material for harvesting, so we might need to leave the lid off or leave it cracked open to the side so some of that moisture can escape out. So let's go and take a look and see how it's doing and see if they've already eaten through all the food that we added last time. Alright, here we are with bin number 1. I added today's date of 5/18. Now, let me know what you think also before I start here. I'm changing up the camera angle a little bit. I'm making it a little bit lower instead of a direct down view as I've had in the past, and we'll see how this works out. But I really want your opinion on how this view's for you. If this is a great view, let me know. If you really want me to go back to the old view, let me know down in the comments. So with that, let's take a look and see how this is doing. So first off, let's flip it over. Got a little bit of moisture on top here. It's not too bad, but a little bit more maybe than I'd want. It's starting to get, also some of the bugs are starting to congregate on the top here. So let's put that to the side. And let's take a look in here. First off, I am starting to get some bugs in here from outside, but it's not too bad yet, so I'm not too worried about it, but I've definitely noticed that I'm getting a few more bugs in here. Let's dig in here and just take a look. I still have some stuff stuck on my gloves from last time. I didn't realize how this stuff dried on there. So this is where we fed last time, was on this side, so I'm going to take this off and put it to the side. Now let's just dig down in here and take a look. So material's starting to look a little bit more muddy than necessary. We'll probably have to address that by leaving the lid cracked a little bit more to let some of that moisture out into the my basement area here. Overall, I can see already, you know, a tiny little worm over here and a couple big ones. So let's just dig in here and take a look though. They look pretty good and healthy. You know, a couple more worms over there. I'm trying to remember if we fed the middle on this one up. I feel something here. Here we go. It looks like we've got some coffee grounds here and some more food. Maybe a piece of a banana peel or something. I'm not sure what that is right there. I'm going to guess it's a banana peel, but I'm just not sure if it is or not. So we're going to leave that in there, obviously, to let them work on that some more. Let's just see if there's anything else in here on this side. It looks like some more coffee grounds, maybe. A few more worms working at it, but not a whole lot. But it looks like they're working at it. It's almost gone. So we're going to put that back. You know, overall, it's not doing too bad. Worms look pretty good. Let's just check this. As you can see right over here, we don't have much going on over here. On this side, let's just check this real quick. So there actually are some worms over here, surprisingly, but not much else really here. Some nice, healthy, wet red wigglers in there. As I said, this bin does have my red wigglers in it. I only have one bin that has something else, but I do have some new worms on the way. Just as a update for you, will have some African night crawlers coming this week, hopefully. And I need to get a bin ready for them as well. So not much going on over there, not surprisingly. Now let's just check over here. Feels kind of solid. Good amount of worms in here working on this area as well. So they're starting to move around in this bin a little bit as they try to probably search for food as it was starting to run out in the other section. But the material feels very, very solid in here and heavy though. It's definitely a little bit more watery than I would like, especially if I want to sort it later. But you can see right here, here's a good example of the worms taking care of those coffee grounds. All right, here we go. We must have fed this center section last time because there's a ton of worms over here. I'm not seeing any food, although I do see, like you can see right here, that's an apple seed, I think. That's on my glove. So, you know, it's apple core and everything is gone. It's just the seeds that are left. Some more product over here, but then more worms. You can see they're really, really digging into the center section. But it looks like all the food is gone. Has a nice citrusy smell to it, so I definitely had some citrus in there, which doesn't surprise me. I've been adding a lot more citrus lately. We've been going through clementines and limes and, you know, a couple lemons every once in a while, so the citrus has been coming into my bins a little bit more frequently than normal. But looks like the worms are doing pretty good. That section was definitely nice and healthy. We're going to bury that back in, and we're going to come back over to this side. We're going to add it to the bottom here, the food that we're going to add. So I had some food ready to go. I didn't see a whole lot. I saw the one banana peel over here and a little bit of coffee grounds, so that's not enough really for a couple weeks. So we're going to add some more here. So let me just pull this lid off here. Some water on the lid. I'm just going to let that drip into there. And let's throw in some more food. So this one, as always, we're going to have coffee grounds, some apple cores, strawberry tops, and if I grab them here, remember all this food has been frozen and some of it is still frozen. We've got another apple core. Been going through a lot of apples lately. Some orange peels. And I just made a mess on the floor with these coffee grounds as they broke apart. That's okay, I can clean that up later with a shop vac. And some more orange. Let's just see. We can get one banana out of here, at least in here. Get a little bit more fruit. So here we go. We've got one banana peel we're going to add. And a couple more little things in here. So we got some more coffee grounds and a lime right there, and then a piece of pear. So I think that's a good feeding for this. You know, they still had a little bit left over, but not too much from the other feeding. Let's add in some of our, because we have the lime in there, I will add in some of my crushed eggshell and the clementines as well. So this crushed egg and crab, and I'll have a link up top on how you do that up in the corner. So that looks good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bury this back in. So we're going to just grab that little cloth right there, move it off to the side. We're going to bury this in here just like this. Actually, hold on, let me just grab this section right here, which I think had the banana peel in it. We're going to grab this and just bury this really, really well underneath all this material. They're going to work their way into it. Spread that out a little bit so there's a little bit on this side as far as material, but the rest of it is going to go right over here. We're going to make sure that they really work through this material and that it's covered really well so bugs can't get in. So as I've said before, I'm not really adding any more bedding to these bins. I usually add bedding with these updates, but I've stopped doing that because I really want to get this one sorted soon. We're going to add this cloth back on top here. And then we also have our other marking over here, which is the Amazon bubble wrap here. That's going to go on top. And this is ready to close up. So that's our update on this bin for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, please let me know. I think I am going to still continue to leave the lid on right now until we have more of the bedding gone. So we're just going to leave the lid on fully like this. Sometimes though, when I'm trying to dry it out, I might put a catty corner like this to mark that I'm trying to dry it out, but also at the same time keep the lid right nearby to keep some moisture in so it doesn't fully dry out. But that's my update. Thank you for watching. And again, if you have any questions, please leave a comment down below. And remember, if you're looking to purchase some of these items, I do have my Amazon links down below in the comments as well. So thank you for watching.